batter up, here are some of our most unusual stories about baseball.
Whoa!
In 2017, we shared the tale of then 8-year-old Christian Haupt, who was born to play baseball. His mother, Kathy, thought he may have been baseball legend Lou Gehrig in a past life. She wrote a book about it called The Boy Who Knew Too Much, an astounding true story of a young boy's past life memories. Kathy said that when Christian was 3 years old, he told her he was once a tall baseball player who had a feud with Babe Ruth.
He saw a big picture of Babe Ruth on the wall and got visibly upset by this picture and said, "Mommy, he was mean to me."
Then she showed him a photo of the 1927 New York Yankees, on which both Gehrig and Ruth played.
And I said, "Do you see anyone in this photo that doesn't like Babe Ruth?" And he immediately pointed to a guy with dimples, and then he said, "That's me."
And he was pointing to Lou Gehrig.
To Lou Gehrig.
Gary Cooper played Gehrig in the baseball classic, The Pride of the Yankees.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Gehrig died in 1941. More than 70 years later, Inside Edition's Jim Moret visited with Christian.
Do you honestly believe that that's you?
Yes.
You do?
Like Gehrig, Christian is a lefty. His swing looks similar too.
Do you worry that people will think you're crazy?
Okay, well, as a mother, when your son comes to you and emphatically declares that he was this person and has details to substantiate it, it's hard to deny that.
Another young baseball lover warmed people's hearts in 2018 as then 3-year-old Drake sang the national anthem at a minor league game.
When we would watch games on the TV and they played the national anthem, he really just kind of picked it up from there.
Drake's parents were season ticket holders with the Auburn Doubledays.
Shane, the assistant GM, came to us and asked if Drake wanted to sing, and I think he jumped out of his chair before he even answered.
And Drake knocked it out of the park. Speaking of things bursting in air, check out what happened at this Little League game in 2018.
Tornado timeout.
A dust devil, kind of like a mini tornado, swept through the Illinois ball field during a Memorial Day match. Everybody kept their cool as the windy phenomenon danced around for at least a couple of minutes. Nature also interrupted a college baseball game in Ohio in 2019.
Oh, and they're now on the field.
This time it was wildlife. Several deer trying to make a splash at a Case Western Reserve game in Cleveland.
We were in the first inning of the second game of our doubleheader, and all of a sudden, one of our student workers at the game, I kind of hear him out of the corner of my ear while I'm broadcasting say, "Hey, there's some deer that are in the corner there."
The deer weren't content just being spectators.
As I was moving the camera, sure enough, they jumped onto the field and just got on the middle of the outfield. You don't expect it, and deer are timid by nature, so you don't expect them to run to where all the people are.
Sportscaster John Schwartz was impressed with the deer's physical gifts.
I would say the big one looks like a 5-tool player. The little one mostly has good speed out there. I don't know if the average is quite there yet for him, but certainly a prospect.
After taking a lap around the outfield, the deer left the field the same way they entered, hopping over a fence.
We are an admission-free venue, so technically the deer are not trespassing, although we do encourage the fans to stay off the field.
It's that spontaneity that John loves about baseball.
It's open-ended. There's no time limit on it, and more than that, it's played outdoors, so anything can happen.
Anything sort of did happen in 2016 when Brandon Thomas of the Frontier League's Gateway Grizzlies sent a ball into the stratosphere. The Grand Slam ball eventually fell to earth, breaking the windshield of Thomas's own truck. What were the odds? about the same as these two ball players existing.
We're both 6'4".
We're both 6'4".
Red hair.
The red beard.
Bushy, gingy beard.
The glasses.
Both wear glasses.
They even had the same name, Brady Feigl.
Outside of my family, I didn't think there were any Feigls.
Brady Feigl and Brady Feigl shared a name, a look, and a job. Both were minor league pitchers.
I've had a ton of people, it's the first thing people say when they see me, like, oh, you're the one Brady Feigl, or how's the other one? How was it meeting and all that? And, you know, it's been fun.
They had to be related, maybe even long-lost twins, right?
Are we twins? We're about to find out.
In 2019, Inside Edition arranged for a DNA test.
All right, I got these two things, and I'm spitting into this.
Yeah, so that's a little tube that I get to spit into, I guess.
You know, there's so many similarities. I gotta say, somewhere way back down the line.
When I was younger, I went to Ellis Island, and we looked up Feigl and said that they came through from Germany through Ellis Island, which I thought was pretty interesting. So I knew I'm majority German, but I'm curious to kind of find out what else.
It'll be cool just to see where I come from more than anything.
Interesting. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just a weird thought of me spitting into a little vial that's pretty much my family history.
All right, we're all sealed up. Time to find out if we're related or not.
I'm gonna put it in the collection bag. We're gonna seal it up, and it's gonna be that.
When it was time to get the results, the two were stunned.
It says I'm 53% Germanic Europe.
Stop.
Are
No.
you? No. You're kidding me.
Yeah, mine's 53.
If they actually were identical twins, all the rest of their numbers would have to match exactly.
What about Ireland and Scotland? That goes with the red hair, huh?
I got 2%.
I got 10.
Are you Italian at all?
No Italian.
Oh, well, I got 4% of that.
Remarkably, this Brady bunch was not related to each other. They're just two total strangers who have just about everything in common.
We're still brothers in a way,
Yeah.
I guess, you know?
And we're always going to be Brady Feigl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another hug between ball-playing brothers, as two best friends playing on opposite teams shared a moment after one of them struck out the other. It happened at a high school game in Minnesota in 2018. The winner of the game would go on to the state finals. When pitcher Ty whiffed his friend Jack, Ty's team went wild, but Ty went to his friend.
Anybody that saw the celebration going on, but then they also saw that there was something happening at home plate, was quick to recognize that there was something special going on. There was a connection that, you know, Ty and Jack had that went beyond baseball.
Finally, a moment beyond the ball field and beyond most people's appetites, as this man was spotted in the stands of a minor league game in Memphis eating mayonnaise straight from the jug. It happened in 2019. Inside Edition's Megan Alexander explained,
That jug of Kraft Real mayonnaise is huge. It holds a gallon inside. If you ate all of it, you'd be consuming, get this, 23,000 calories. But was he really eating mayonnaise in that video? And who is Mayo Man?
It turns out his name is Clint Thrasher, and he worked in ticket sales for the team. It might have been a publicity stunt, but it was definitely memorable. This is Inside Edition Digital.